And Erin, this has become a family event for you. Not only is your father involved, but you got your family involved, and you've also gotten the FMBA involved. Please tell us about that.
My family's involved. Patrick's family has stepped up and been incredibly involved in the Elizabeth Fire Department. I mean, basically, if they're not playing, they're there volunteering at this point. I think I have, unless they're working, every fireman is at that event. And the FMBA has actually stepped up a couple years ago. I guess Children's Miracle Network lost their rights to let us use their raffle license. So the FMBA has stepped up and said, well, we'll sponsor your raffle, and then you can do whatever you need to do with it. But what we do with the money from the raffle is we choose one FMBA family every year that has a child with special needs. And we have either their friends or family or fellow firefighters nominate them to receive the money that we make off of a raffle that's been being sold since February. It's not a one-day thing, so it's a large amount of money. And from the nominations that we get, we choose a family. We never announce who it is. After the tournament's over, I take a check, I go and I visit the family, and we say, we want you to know that we're not trying to single you out or announce to everybody that you have a child with special needs, but we want you to know that we understand and we want to help. And that family gets to use that money whatever way they want.
Very good, very good. And Nicole, before we close, some of the major Children's Miracle Network sponsors, you've talked about Dairy Queen and Pancakes. What else?
Walmart, Costco, credit unions, Ace Hardware, Wawa, Quick Check. I mean, there's a lot. You can see them all, national and local, on our website.
And they involved in your event as well, Erin, or you have some other major sponsors?
Well, I have the Elizabeth Firemen's Federal Credit Union is my major sponsor this year. All Hands Tees, ASA obviously, because they send out their umpires and they give me all the bases or you can't play. Jersey Sports Club, BJ's with food, and they're actually running a program where if you sign up through our representative, we get money towards our tournament. And Wakefern gives us all the money we need to buy all the food for the tournament.
I want to thank the both of you for coming on the show this evening and look forward to seeing you on Saturday at the first pitch, and hopefully we have a bright sunny day. Thank you.
For having us.
For Erin McGinnis and Nicole Firmino, I'm Chris Bolwage. Please stay with us after these messages. We're back with Bill Melia from the Rotary Club. Welcome back to our city, and before I begin the second half of the show, as I did last week, I want to remind all of you that the census was due on April 1st. If the form is still on your table, please mail it in as soon as possible. If not, you will have visitors up till 6 times between now and the end of the summer that will actually sit with you and get the form filled out. We had a 59% collection rate in 2000. We are looking to get to somewhere near 70%. It's important for Trinitas Hospital, road resurfacing, police, firemen. It's important to be counted, so get counted. I'm joined in the second half of this show by a friend who's been on the show numerous times in the past, Mr. Bill Melia from the Rotary Club, talking about Immunization Week here in the city of Elizabeth. Bill, welcome to the show.
Welcome and thank you. It's been a few times we've done this.
Yeah, good to have you back. I know we always talk about immunization, and tell us a little bit about yourself first, Bill.
Well, I'm a resident of Scotch Plains. I am married, and I will be married in 2 weeks for 45 years to Joanne. We have 2 children, 2 girls. Maureen, who lives in Maricopa, Arizona, who has 1 daughter and is expecting another, and Nancy is my youngest, and she lives in Summit, and I have a granddaughter there also. And I have been affiliated with B.B. Miller and Company for 35 years, which is located 283 North Broad Street. So I actually feel like I'm a native Elizabethan.
But you never lived here.
Oddly enough, I did when the new apartments were going up on West Jersey Street. My wife and I lived here at 120 West Jersey for 5 years. So we bought a house out in Scotch Plains.
Good.
So
now you're an advocate for child immunization, and we spend a lot of time talking about it. Tell us about your work and why this topic is so important to you.
Well, we in Rotary noticed in conjunction actually with Trinitas Hospital, St. Elizabeth's at the time, that there were a lot of people in this area who would be coming into this country with lacking of immunization. And we felt that this would do a service to the community and service actually our fellow humans by pushing this. So we have been in this for the last, 15, 16 years now. And we have a listing of sponsors, as you see. And what we do is we will have Immunization Week is the last full week in April. But the actual workings begin on April 26th and will follow through to Saturday, May the 1st. If I may, I will show this. This is the English version, and this is the Spanish version, which lays out the scheduling and the locations. And if you'd like, I can read them off to you.
Well, just give us a couple of them, Bill, where a couple of spots are in English.
All right. We use the Sampson Center at 800 Anna. Then Peterstown Community Center, City Hall at that'll be 4:30 to 6 on Tuesday, April 27th. Then Reynolds Specialized Hospital Immunization Clinic over here in Union County at 342 Westminster. Then we have two locations which are sponsored by Trinitas Hospital, 65 Jeff, which is on the second floor there. Now the times vary, but they're 9 to 11 or 8:30 to 2:30.
We also post this on our website too, I believe, the times.
That's right.
As well.
I give that to your public information gentleman, and he'll post that, and hopefully the city will, the TV station will run it as a PSA.
Now tell me about, Bill, the families can go to receive immunizations as well if they've never been immunized, correct?
Yeah, well, what you do is you show up at one of these health clinics, I'll use the word, and they will, if you will, please bring your immunization records so that they know they don't want to over-immunize. That's the last thing you want to do because it's a waste and it could be harmful. And as a result, we will give these $10 voucher cards, which Rotary has paid for. And fortunately, we received a couple of nice grants that underwrote that. And they will be given out for each child that is immunized. Last year, we had, oddly enough, where you think you have everything covered, over 450 people went at the various sites for an immunization. Well, some didn't have to have it because their records were updated. But last year we immunized 298 children. And that's 298 that may not have had, and it's free. There's no documentation required, and it'll be given by the various people.
So whether you're illegal or here or not, you should get this.
That is correct, and it's irrespective. And your public health nurses of the city and the county and the hospital all work in conjunction, and this week is set aside for this. We will have a banner at City Hall or close to City Hall, one down the port area, and we'll have another one over the hospital at 65 Jeff that'll hang there. So hopefully we get this out and enough people will see this, bring their records, and hopefully they will be immunized. Now, we're doing, some of the diseases are mumps, measles, rubella, which is German, measles, hepatitis
That's
B.
known as MMR, correct?
MMR, and chickenpox, hepatitis B, pertussis, which is whooping cough, which, believe it or not, has had a reoccurrence in various counties around this New York metropolitan area, and polio. Now, polio to me is one of my babies because of my personal affliction with it. So that I'm very much into that, and hopefully no one else would get it.